Daya Nagaragramataharine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashai Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminitina Mine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for joining on time. I welcome you on behalf of ISKCON, Kulai, Mangaluru Temple, and Radha Govinda and Namanishta Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So we all should be very grateful to Srila Prabhupada, His Holiness Jayapataga Swami Maharaj, and His Grace Namanishta Prabhu. I am very grateful to Aishwarya Mataji also, who has given me this opportunity. Hare Krishna. Okay. So, what did we see? 13th chapter, which was a technical chapter. That was Kshetrajna. Kshetra is body and the knower of the body. So 13th chapter is to know about the body and to know about the knower of the body. And Arjuna asked 6 questions. What is Kshetram? What are Kshetrajna? And Jnanam, Geyam, Prakriti. So, two, Kshetrajna, Jnanam, Geyam. So, Kshetra is this body. Body is the field of activities. There are 2 Kshetrajna. One is the Anu Kshetrajna, small p, Purusha. One is Vibhu Kshetrajna, capital P, Purusha. Okay? He knows, he is cognizant. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, big capital P, Purusha. He is cognizant. What is when we're cognizant? Directly or indirectly knows everything. Why do we say that? Because he has created this material universe. He has created the cosmic universes were created by him. But he is happily lying down in the Carno ocean, causal ocean. So people should not think that he created through agents and he does not know. It's not like that. I gave the example of any engineer involved in a big projects. They know the nook and corner of their projects. Similarly, Lord also, though innumerable universes he creates and annihilates, creates and destroys. Innumerable. The analogy given by Srila Prabhupada is like in a sack, big sack of mustard. How many mustards are there? Can you count? No. Similarly, innumerable universes are there. But the Lord knows about every universe, every entity. That is what is very important because he enters into the heart of every single living entity. Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Okay. Then Jnanam. What is Jnanam? What is a knowledge? What is a process? This is a process. The previously what we just now saw is the Sambandha. What is our Sambandha with the Lord? He is a creator. He is the operator. He is a generator, operator and destructor. Annihilator, destroyer. Okay, that is our relation. So our four fathers. Father is Brahma. Brahma came from the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu is our great grandfather. That is a Sambandha. And Abhideya, what is the process to approach him? The full 20 knowledge yesterday we saw. That is the process of approaching him. Amanitvam madam bitvam ahimsa kshanti rarjavam acharyopasanam stairyam shaucham atmana vinigraha indriyarteshu hankaram anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. So 20 qualities yesterday the Lord gave. All these 20 qualities are the process of going to him. We should not be proud. We should not be, we should be rather we can say, no, we should be humble. We should have self control. We should have a spiritual master. Okay, so all these 20 qualities, 13.8 to 13.12 is the process, Abhideya. Abhideya is the process. What is the prayojana? We saw in 10th chapter, 10.11. तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयामात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. So what is the prayojan? The Lord sits in our heart and He lights the lamp of knowledge. Right? He that dispels the darkness of ignorance. Okay? Hare Krishna. Okay. Now we will go to today. Okay, yesterday also we saw, even in third chapter also we have seen, actually the soul does not act. The soul only desires. Then the mind's functions are thinking, feeling, willing. And the intelligence function is to analyze which is the best thought, which is the best plan. Then it tells the indriya, all the senses. Okay, this is good, you do. This is not good, you don't do. Fine. So it starts from first soul desires, and the mind thinks, feels, and it's willing. Thinking, feeling, and willing. Mind's work. Intelligence work is to do the analytical study, dissect. It has to dissect and see which plan is the best, and it will tell the mind, if you do this, this is the benefit, this is the pros and cons, we say no. So that is intelligence job. But we all are bound. Why are we bound with the material nature? Because the material nature is bound by 3 types of gunas. What are they? All of us know. What are they? Sattva, Raja, Tamo. Sattva guna, Rajoguna, and Tamo guna. So guna Traya Vibhaga. There are 3 gunas which divides everybody. People are also divided. Activities are also divided. Objectives are also divided. Everything is divided by the 3 gunas. Hare Krishna. If you understand this, yes, of course, yesterday it was also technical. Okay, so but what should we know? What should we do or know? Only one thing. What is that? God realization. What is God realization? That is Bhagavan realization. Because Bhagavan realization involves other 2 also. See, Brahman realization, it has got only Brahman realization. Paramatma realization means Brahman realization is also there, Paramatma realization is also there. But when we say Bhagavan realization, all 3 realizations are pattern and parcel. This means we don't have to explicitly prove that Bhagavan realization involves Paramatma realization also. Not like that. Because unless and until we realize the Paramatma, we cannot go to Bhagavan. That is why. So Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. 3 gunas are divided into 3 main parts. What are they? Yes. Sattva, Tamo. It's very, okay. Today's is no little problem will be there because slideshow will not work for today. Yeah. The Blessed Lord said, first verse. What is it? Idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshyamin suyave yajnatva munayas sarve tato yati param gatim. Yeah, that is the Blessed Lord said. Again I shall declare to you the supreme wisdom, best of all knowledge. Beyond this, there is no knowledge to be known. The Lord told in 9th chapter, 2nd verse also, no? Radha Vidya Rajaguhyam Pavitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukam Kartum Avyayam. He said in the 2nd chapter also. But after, he said in the 9th chapter also. After that, he showed the Vishwarupa Darshanam, and he showed the Lord is the best of everything. Then also he explained the Bhakti Yoga. Again, yesterday he explained the constitution of this body. So once again he is saying, now after knowing this much, what is the most secret knowledge? Okay, I am going to tell you that knowing this, there will be nothing left to be known. And this is the super, means most at the highest level knowledge. This is the Lord is saying. Okay, Hare Krishna. Now we see next. Yes. By becoming fixed in this knowledge, the Lord uses the fixed word a lot. Mind fixed, he said. Focus fixed, he said. Intelligence fixed, he said. Okay. So by becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature. What is transcendental nature? That Parandama. Okay, which is like my own nature. There's no difference between the Lord's transcendental nature and the Lord's nature. There's no difference between the two. Thus established, one is not born at the time of creation, not disturbed at the time of dissolution, because is eternal, nothing else. The Lord is, every living entity is eternal. Their patra, it is like a drama. We all keep coming and going. Our character is fixed. This is your character. You will come whenever we take birth. We will play our character. Our role is over. We will go. Okay. But that's all. That's established. One is not born at the time of creation, not disturbed at the time of dissolution. So once we believe this, what will happen? We will go to his loka. Naitimamiti so Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, you will never come back after this. But what do we need for that? Fixed mind. That means a Shraddha. Shraddha Sadhu Sangha. First step, the initial step in the process of bhakti is Shraddha. But there is one more before Shraddha also is there. That is the, Satam Kripa and Mahat Seva. Satam Kripa is that Sukriti we call no sometime. Oh, that Sukriti is there, that is so we are in Krishna consciousness. So Satam Kripa, Makat Seva, Vaishnava Seva. So one who got knowingly or unknowingly the opportunity to serve the lotus feet of the Lord's devotees. Very important. Nardamani, that is why he is Nardamani. He got the opportunity to serve the Vaishnavas. At that, when his mother was working in a place, she was a maid servant, she was working in somebody's home, but to their home in Chaturmasya, these who are they? Sages, great sages used to come. So Narada got the opportunity to have their Uchishta. What is Uchishta? What are remnants? What are remnants? The leftover prasadam. That is Mahamaha. They will eat only prasadam. And they have also left it. So it becomes Mahamaha Prasad. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, sorry, I'm going on pressing. Yes. This is a very, very important. Even previous verses also like that only. In the previous verse also the Lord says that he gives the bija. What is meant by bija? Seed. He gives the dadami garbam dadamyaham. He is the one who gives this material nature. And here he is saying he gives the seeds for the living entities. Okay, previous shloka is he gives the seed for the material nature, and here it is for the living entity. What happens? Listen very carefully. After, okay, first we will read this, then I will explain. Sarvayonichi kaunteya murte sambhavantiyaga tasam brahma magat. Niragam bija prataf pita. Pita means who? Father. I give the bija. I give the seed. So I am seed giving father. Okay. What is so important to know in that, you may ask? It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and I am the seed giving father. Seed giving father. Now, that is why we call there is only one Purusha. Rest everything is, we call it as Prakriti. Because Prakriti is the one who actually gives birth. Female. Prakriti is female. Purusha is that Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he gives the seed. And the Lord himself says, I am the seed giving Father. How it works, you see. The Lord picks up listen very carefully. 1 minute. Janani Mataji there? No, she's not there. She asked one doubt and I'm trying my level best to catch hold of her and tell this is what. It's fine. Listen. Now, we all were eternally there in the Goloka. In the Goloka, sometimes what happens, see, I want to prove myself. I can also serve the Lord very nicely. And the Lord is not giving me greater opportunities to prove myself. Like that, that my comes. That is what the pride. That's why we say devotee means he is pure. What is the first characteristics of a devotee? We call only pure devotee. So the tinge of pride is also not there in those devotees. Okay, so those people who are already there in that Goloka, they get this slight tinge of I want to, pride comes. So the Lord, what he says, when he has glanced the Mahatattva, when he has already empowered the Karnodakshaya Vishnu, okay, Karnodakshaya Vishnu creates all the universes. After that, the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu enters every universe, and from that Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes the lotus flower, navel, from his navel. And from the lotus flower, the Brahma comes. So the second Vishnu, that is Mahavishnu, is the first expansion. But from the three Purushavatars are three. Mahavishnu, that's a Karnodakshaya Vishnu. After he creates the universes, this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, what happens? This Mahavishnu, he simply glances the Mahatattva. Then the material nature is created. Mahatattva. That's a material nature. Then from there only he glances the Goloka. From the Goloka, he picks up those jivas, those souls who thought, the Lord is not giving me an opportunity. I want to prove myself. Only those jivas he will pick up, and he will not give the living being itself. He will give the seed. All those souls seed, he gives it to Vishnu. Vishnu is again Purusha. Through the material nature, he creates the living entity. Means in material nature creates the living entities. Because female only can create, right? But what is Shiva's role here? Shambhu Tattva. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, from the Mahatattva, after he creates the universes, he picks up those souls who wanted to come and prove themselves and give those souls to Shiva, Shambhu. And he, through impregnates, this Shiva impregnates the nature, material nature, Durga Devi. That is why in this material world, Shiva and Parvati are our mother and father. But who is the original person who had empowered Shambhu, Shiva, to enable this material creation? I hope you understood. Very difficult, but if you try to understand, okay, so very simple. The Lord, first, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna expands. It's Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu further expands. Sankarsha, Aniruddha, all those things we don't need now. Now we will see only from Mahavishnu, that is a three Purusha avatars take place. Karnodakshaya Vishnu, Karan. He is the cause of all causes, we say, no. Janmadasya etun anvayat itaratas chartveshva abhijna swarat. So he is the cognizant knower of everything, of all the material cosmic universes, cosmic creations. Okay, so he now breathes out. From its breath only comes so many universes. And how many universes cannot be counted? It is like in a big sack of mustard. How many mustards are there? We can't count. Those many universes are there. And from there, this Mahatattva, he glances at the Mahatattva. Then the Mahatattva, creates the material nature, full material nature. So from there, the Brahma, sorry, who created Brahma? That is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Garbhodakshaya Vishnu now picks up the seeds from the Goloka. The seeds, that means the souls who wanted to independently enjoy, who thought, oh, they can do much more. Okay, so he picked up those jivas, gave the seeds of those jivas in the hands of Shiva, Shambhu. And then Shiva impregnated, because bodies are essential, seeds are there. Now those many bodies are needed to implant these embodied soul, we say, the souls to get embodied, we need a physical body. So the physical body is nothing but, we all know, material nature, Panchamaha Tattva. The material body is created by Panchamaha Tattva. So Durga Devi creates. And Shiva gave the soul into her, and she puts that soul into different bodies. According to our desire, which body? 84 lakhs bodies are there, types are there. So she knows now the desire. How did she know? When the Lord gives it through Shiva, Shambhu Tattva, he empowers Durga Devi to understand which soul to be fit into which body. Okay, thus the jivas come. So scientific it is. That is why the Lord says, it should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material world. How? I am the seed-giving father. That's all. So Shiva and Parvati are the material father and mother. So this verse you all can memorize. Okay. What happened? What did I do? 1 minute. Yes. Yeah. Sarvayonisha Kaunteya Murte Sambhavanti Agata Sambrahma Mahatyoniragam Bijaprataf Pita. See here how many yonis are there? 84 lakh yonis are there. Out of that, 84 species of human kinds are there. That is, we call, no, even in, what do you call, the types, mentally retarded, physically retarded, deaf, dumb, DNB, both together. So many, 84,000 yonis are there in humankind itself. So which kind? That is why, now we all can think how much grateful we should be to the Lord. We are not able to understand. We are not able to read Bhagavad Gita. We are not able to read Bhagavatam. We are not able to understand this fact. Out of those 84 lakhs human birth, in human birth also, out of that 84,000, we have got everything intact. So, don't you feel goosebumps? How much grateful we should be to the Lord. That's why Rasagamapsu Kaunteya, when you drink water, experience the taste in water. That is a Lord. Early morning, we are able to see sun. When so many jivas are not able to see the sun and say, Lord, how grateful you are. You made me to see. You made me, possible for me to see today's sun. Thank you, God. That is why simply Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, karma palatyaga. You are not doing anything. If you are able to eat, I empowered the sun and the moon. Moon gives the juice in all the grains. Every grain has got juice, That's a taste. Earth. Earth gives the taste. But you see, same water, but if it is in different forms, ice and condensation, evaporation, so many things happen. And we should be wondering, ocean water is so salty. Then how we have this, what's that, potable water, POTA. How we have this drinking water. Really, that, it is beyond, it is mystic, we feel. But Krishna is explaining. He is explaining for us so many times, again and again. Okay. Now, why somebody suffers? Mataji, you told 84,000 yonis. Somebody is physically handicapped. Yes, why? Why are they? Why are they physically? Because karma. Finally, we finish it easily, karma. How we get bound to this karma. So the whole chapter is that only. What binds us in this material world? What makes us to do sinful activities? What releases, freeze, FREE, freezes from the material bondage. All only three things. What are they? Sattva, Raja, Tama. These gunas only bind us also. And we should know how to release ourselves from this guna. Animals are for sense gratification. Human life is for self-realization. सत्वरजस्तमयिति गुणप्रकृतिसम्भवाः निबध्नन्ति महाबाहो देहे देहिनम् अव्ययम्. That is what nibadnanti, it binds us. This guna. Material nature consists of three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the living entity comes in contact with the material nature, he becomes conditioned. So, when we just come out of our mother's womb, we get conditioned. The moment there is a connect with the material world, we are bound by the this material, three modes of material nature. When the living entity comes in contact, okay, he becomes conditioned by these three. Okay, this is actually what is given. It's a beautiful one, but the audio is not working. That's why we can't hear. It is three gunas will speak, converse among themselves. Sattva, Raja, Tamo, three are talking. I am the great, I am, you don't know this. Do you remember that story that finally rat is the greatest? Who are they? That you met him? Panchamahabhuta. Air, water, fire, ether, they all fight with each other. No, I am greater than you, I am greater than you, I am greater than you. Finally, the mountain says, no, that rat puts hole in the even the mountain. It's the greatest. So similarly here, who is the greatest? Three will fight. Raja, sometimes Raja will be prominent, sometimes Tamo will be prominent. What is not a prominence? In a person which guna is acting. Now Sattva is acting in us. That is why we are sitting and listening beautifully without any problem. Here also, I don't know how many people are thinking about what dinner I am going to make, what is tomorrow's lunch, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, some guna is in prominence at every point of time, which that we come to know according to the activity what we perform. We can say in which guna I am in. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat prakasham anamayam sukha sangena badnati jnana sangena chanaga. Very good. Oh, sinless. Okay. Chanaga. Sinless one. Who is telling whom? Sinless. Who is sinless? The Lord is telling Arjuna, O sinless one, the mode of goodness, being purer than the others, is illuminating, and it frees one from sinful reaction. Okay. So the Lord is saying, oh Arjuna, now listen. The mode of goodness is always illuminating. It is always bright. So that is why, we say some people, we can see that, tejas on their face. That means they all will be always living in the sattva guna, that reflection we can see on the face. Okay, oh sinless one, the mode of goodness being purer than the other two. It's illuminating, it frees one from all sinful reaction. So sattva guna, at least Namanisha Prabhu, every day in class he says, at least we should come up to the level of Sattva Guna. That means if we say at least, there is something beyond that also we will see. There is an activity that time we will see. And it frees one from sinful reaction. So that means what? Except the Sattva Guna, the other two are binding. Okay, so those situated in the mode in this mode, what is that mode? Sattva Guna, develop knowledge, but they become conditioned by the concept of happiness. What is it conditioned by the concept of happiness? Now listen very carefully. When there is a Sattva Guna, whatever they perform will be good activities. So good mood. So result also will be good. So when the result is very good and they are, floating in that happiness, what happens? They get the pride that comes. It is me, because of my effort, I could do that. So when that comes, they get involved in other lower category of karmic activities. Okay, so that is what the Sattva Guna binds people, but how? Sattva Guna is always, these people are people who are in Sattva Guna, prominent in Sattva Guna. What is that? Become conditioned by the happiness. Conditioned by happiness means they know very well, whatever I do, the end will be happy. So that pride came. When the pride came, what happens? They fall down to Rajoguna automatically. Is it clear to everybody? Okay. So the Sattva Guna illuminates and frees oneself from binding. So in Sattva Guna, what? See, otherwise also all the three gunas are binding. But the thing is, Sattva Guna means it's very easy to transcend. What is meant by transcend? From one level to another, one level to another. The soul transcend from one body to another. We studied, you remember 2.13. De inosminita dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. Kaumaram is the youth. Before youth, Kaumaram, Kumaravastha. Then comes Yavanam, youth. Then comes the aged, old age. Jara. Jara is old age. Okay. So those situated in that mode, which mode? Goodness. What happened? They become conditioned with the concept of happiness. So this happiness is what binds them. They will do all the sattvic guna, nothing else, no problem. They will not do that chori dakaiti, they are not doing. But this, if they are able to do work in the sattva guna, that kind of little bit of pride comes into them. So once pride comes, that's it. One cannot stay. Stay means steady. Nobody can stay steady when the pride affects them. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes. Now it's an activity. Example I will tell, then you can do it later. This is in which guna? Sattva guna. Is it written at the top? 1 minute. Goodness. Mode of goodness. Yeah, okay. After mode of goodness slide it is coming, so we will think here. In mode of goodness, what are all the good desire? In mode of goodness only, what are the bad desires? So this slide is only for mode of goodness. Mode of goodness is like, we want to go to temple for Mangalarti. We will think also, we will feel also, and we will willingly go also. Oh, okay, I thought I want to go. Now that all the arrangements we make, then finally, willingly, we take the vehicle and we go. That is, okay, same thing. Same thing when the bad desire comes. Whenever a bad desire comes, the mind will think, okay, do it, ice cream. You eat this ice cream. No, the mind will say, no, don't eat. There will be, what is that called? Sometimes egg maybe there, don't eat. But feeling, then the intelligence tells, okay, it's better not to turn towards that side, don't eat. If we are in Sattva-guna, we will not do that at all. That is the difference between Sattva-guna and other gunas. The mind said, but the intelligence analyzes and it tells not to do, and mind willingly accepts. Okay, you have told me this is not good for me, I am accepting it. So thinking, feeling, willing in what is that, in Sattva. Okay, understood? So good desires are many in Sattva. Bad desire may be, like bad desires are more in Rajoguna, not in this. So this activity, if you give, you can yourself, give ranking. No need to share with anybody. You can write many activities. You will get, oh, these are the activities in Sattva. I can do it. Maybe you want to go for garland seva. Okay, so the mind may say, first you thought, okay, I want to go. You go outside and people, it is so hot. Then feel very hot. You say, no, 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 I can't go. Then you go back. But the intelligence again will say, no, you promised. Tomorrow's garland seva is yours. If you do not go, the Mangal Arti cannot happen in the morning. It will happen. In the sense, flowers, garlands will not be there ready for the Lord. Got it? This is in Sattva, what we think, what we feel, and what we willingly do. That is very important. Willingly. Nobody is pushing over there. Hare Krishna. I hope you understood. Then comes Rajoguna. What did we see there? Sattva binds us with the happiness. Sattva, happiness. It develops knowledge and happiness. Very important. Knowledge and happiness. Last word. Okay. So but in the Jnana Sangena, Sukha Sangena. Remember like that. Jnana and Sukha Sangena. Rajoragatmikam vidhi Trishna Sangena. Trishna Sangena Samudbhavam Tadnibadnati Kaunteya Karma Sangena Yoginam. So two things it binds us. But what is that? Rajoguna. Rajoguna binds us with the two things. What are Trishna? You know what is Trishna? The uncontrollable desire. People say, if I don't smoke now, I will die addicted. People who are addicted to many things. So that is Trishna Sangena. Trishna means a deep desire that cannot rest unless and until it is fructified. It's like the bija. Bija, what is the use of bija? Unless and until the small, little, tiny sprout comes, say a sapling, then it opens. Same way here. It is that strong desire, very, very strong desire of longing for things. I want it means I want it. That kind of longing. O son of Kunti. And because of this, one is bound to material fruitive activities. Because he cannot, what do you say? Take rest. No, take rest we can't say. But if the desire is not fulfilled, he will not be in a sane condition. He will go mad. Like that we can say. So that is what is Trishna. Okay, many, we see many, welfare centers, wherein people who are so addicted are taken over there. And in old movies and all, people used to say, mad people. They tie their hand with the bed with big chain. The chain which is used to tie elephant. Like that. Trishna Sangena. That is the effect of that deep hankering. In English, we call it as hankering for things. Okay, so in Rajoguna, what are the good desires? What are the bad desires? Rajoguna is at least okay. We will have activities to think what are the activities we can do. And bad, in that Rajoguna also, bad is little difficult. Maybe in Rajoguna, the desire comes as you want to go for a movie. Bad desire came. Good desire in Rajoguna maybe, I want to give charity and I want my name to be put up in the billboard. I want people to come and give me coverage when I give the charity. It's a good desire. But it is Rajoguna desire. So what is Rajoguna desire means? That is the more. Rajoguna is always action. Passion is action. Rajoguni people want more fame and more respect in the society. So they want to do things which will give them a sort of pride. Big board they will put. He is the so and so person. He is conducting so and so. Like maybe there are in north. If you go and see the when the Navaratri only we call no. When the Navaratri comes, there are jankies put up. And there is a competition whose donkey is the best. In marketplaces they will have, and speaking, dancing, rotating, like that, and all, mainly related to Lord Ram. They do, because in Durga what they call Ram is coming back, they think no, so that is why. Okay, so that good desire, I want to give lot of charity for these junkies. It's a good desire, but we should not have pride. What happens? That's what happens. What is the feeling? There's a competition. You gave that much, I have given more than you. So, what kind of feeling over there? Competitive spirit. Hare Krishna. So, good desire and bad desire in Rajoguna. So, you have to at least take 2-3 activities, 2 activities for each. Good desire to each, bad desire to each. Okay, Hare Krishna. I'm forgetting this, going on clicking. Hare. This is Tamoguna. Tamoguna is madness. Tamotva, ajnanajam vidya, ajnanam, ignorance. Okay, Mohanam sarvadehinam. Mohanam means, Trishna only. Hankering for things. Pramada alasya nidrabhihi. Pramada alasya nidra. Pramada means madness. Alasya, laziness. And nidra. So, previous one was Trishna Sangena and yeah, okay. O son of Bharata, the mode of ignorance causes delusion of all living entities. The result of this mode is madness, indolence, and sleep. More than 6 hours, whoever sleeps, they are in Tamoguna. And they will not be able to take the right decision at the right time. What is that second chapter? There's a verse. Yuktagara viharasya yukta chetasya karmashu yukta swapnava bodhasya yoga karmachu kaushalam. What is the yoga? Yoga is not physically doing asana or all those things. Very simple. Yuktagara, regulated food. Yukta chetasya, regulated working hours. Yukta swapnava bodhasya. Regulated sleep, if it is there, regulated dream will come. Otherwise, these days we see people sleep at 12 o'clock. You see the children, they come to school. Most of the time, they keep sleeping. Even what they will say, they went out or they slept late is the main reason. Phone, Instagram, and that, what do you call that, WhatsApp, movies. That Vedas say, Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta only increases the Sattva Guna. Sattoguna, the first prahar. First prahar is what? Morning 3 o'clock to, in fact, from 12 o'clock, but we say at least the right before the first sun rays comes, that is called Brahma Muhurta. So 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock. 8 hours if we see the first prahar. So that in that time, Sattoguna is very, very prominent. As the day grows, Rajoguna takes the prominence. The Rajoguna becomes very prominent. And the day ends towards the end, in the night, Tamasic Guna. Okay? So, okay, what is it? Madness, indolence, and sleep, which bind the conditioned soul. It binds. Binding means what? Binding means, we end up doing activities. That activities will have sin, papa, or punya, and that binds us. Okay. So, O son of Bharata, the mode of ignorance causes delusion. They are not in a right mood to take the right decision. The result of this is madness, indolence, and sleep. They keep sleeping. If somebody is not able to control their, sleep hours, that means what? They are in tamasic guna. Okay, this is tamasic guna. Here you will have lot many. In tamasic guna also there can be good desire. What is that? Tamasic guna, good desire, maybe they may like, okay, think, okay, today I have seen enough TV. Sufficient now. Now I don't want to see anymore. For today's quota is over. That's a good desire for a person who is in tamoguna. But generally, what happens? Tamoguna, now you see, the more it goes towards the right, what will happen? Okay, mind will say, I'm not, mind only all, thinking, feeling, willing, mind only it does. But the intelligence analyzes it later. So the mind says, okay, already a 3 hours movie I have seen, or I have spent 3 hours in the mobile or TV, whatever it is. Then what will be the feeling? The one last thing. This is the last. After this, I will not see at all. So that is the feeling, gradually it comes. Then obviously, that in generally speaking, in tamoguna, that willpower is very, very less. Its willpower for good things is less. Willpower for bad things is very high, because that is what is rajoguna. Okay, all the bad desire only will be there. Rajoguna means I want to smoke. Okay, mind will say, no, 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 already so many cigarettes I have smoked, but the feeling is not good. I have to, otherwise I will lose my cool. I lose my head, we say, no? Lose their head. That's what. These days, small, small kids ask this question. If we say something in anger, they ask, did you lose your cool? Did you lose your head? Like that they ask. 3, 4 years old children are asking these days. They know. Like, सत्वं सुखे संजयति रजकर्मणि भारत ज्ञानमावृतं तु तमः प्रमाद संजयात् yuta. See, I don't know whether you have filled in the previous, what is that, exercise, we can call it self. That is for self. I'll tell you how to give grade, and you can grade yourself. Sattvam sukhe sanjayati rajak कर्मणि भारत ज्ञानम आवृतम तु तमग प्रमादे संजयत्युता. Very, very nice thing, right? The mode of goodness conditions one to happiness. We saw what are the mode binds us? Sukha and knowledge, jnana. Jnana sangena and sukha sangena. So that knowledge and happiness. Wherever knowledge is there, happiness will be there, because they will win something or the other. They feel so proud, and that is why wherever that what is that, victory is there, we need to watch our thought. It should not become a pride to us. The mode of goodness conditions one to happiness. Passion conditions one to fruits of action, karma pala. Okay. Ignorance conditions one to madness. Just now we saw, no. What did we see? Mm, the previous one, pramada alasya nidrabhihi. Pramada alasya nidrabhihi. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Taking time because of, yeah. Sometimes the mode of passion becomes prominent. Sometimes defeating the mode of goodness, mode of, what is that, tamoguna. Ignorance. Mode of ignorance is in prominence, and sometimes mode of goodness is in prominence. Generally, as I told you, the first 8 hours of the day, mode of goodness. Then in the middle of the day, action oriented, action, more. That is Rajoguna, passion, action. And then the last one is the Tamoguna. That is very active when the day descends, when the sun descends. Okay, Hare Krishna. You see here, depending on the activities, full that animal pravritti, we call it as now, what do you call? Animal, demoniac nature. Okay, Asura. Then comes that passion. Passion is what people are in full action. People will work three part-times, 24 hours they will try to work. All these things are, they are in Rajoguna. Then Sattoguna is all the almost all devatas. Okay. Sometimes the mode of passion becomes prominent, defeating the mode of goodness. O son of Bharata. And sometimes the mode of goodness defeats the mode of passion. And at other time, the mode of ignorance defeats both goodness and passion. Same way. Same way, any one guna may over empower. What do you call? Takes over. Okay, prominence means it takes over. So it's like a puppet show you might have seen. No, before also we have seen that the three gunas are like three puppets. One puppet will be always at the top. Any one puppet out of three. So any one guna will be predominantly, ruling us, controlling us. Hare Krishna. Hope you understood. Okay. Our mind is pulled like this. Our mind is pulled by all three corners with the three types of nature. But generally, if you see, Rajoguna wins. Generally. Okay. Not hard and fast rule. Because it's full of action, that is why. The manifestations of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of this body are illuminated by knowledge. Very, very, very important. The manifestations of the mode of goodness can be experienced. We experience it. You know what does that mean? It's not necessary. We cannot see gunas. They are very, 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 very subtle. So what guna is empowering us? It is overruling us. We do not know. But at least, we will come to know that what is that? Navade Navadware Pure Dehi. Yeah, this one only. There are 9 gates in our body. All the 9 gates, if they are illuminated, then Mataji, illuminating means what? These are the gates. Will they show any reflection? No. That means we have heard something good. We have seen something very pleasing to the eyes. That is like that. So manifestation of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. All the gates. What are those gates? 9 gates are there. 1, 2, 3. This one, 7. Right? 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1. Tongue, 7. Okay? And another 2. Another 2 is the rectum and genitals. These are the 2. Okay? They are in the lower system. If the what do you call that? Our soul leaves the body through that will come through our lower system of our body. Then we will go to animal kingdom. Those verses are there. The manifestation of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. Okay, how will we come to know? Will there be any brightness? No, not like that. We feel it's all the very, very subtle game it is. So we can only feel. This is Rajoguna. O chief of Bharata, when there is an increase in a mode of passion, the symptoms of great attachment, uncontrollable desire. Just now we saw Trishna Sangena, okay, hankering and intense endeavor develop. Intense endeavor, this is actually passion. Intense endeavor means I have to get it. Maybe sometime what happens, like you want to make something, some, what do you call that, meal, boga. You want to make something. Something is not at home. So, like you may think, oh, instead of this, I can make the other one also. Satoguna. But when we are in Rajoguna, no, at any cost I have to make it. You don't mind going all the way, bringing it and making it. Trishna, deep desire for having that, owning that, using that comes. That is Trishna, deep desire. Okay, hankering and intense endeavor. Both will see. Endeavor also will increase. You will start working very fast to accomplish that task. Okay, the more you keep on acting with the physical body, the more stronger the desire also becomes. So it increases the mode of passion. Okay, Hare Krishna. Oh no. What happened? Are you able to see now? Yes, okay. This is Tamoguna. People don't know what do they do. Really in big cities, you see, it is very difficult to safeguard the children these days against all these habits. O son of Kunti, when there is an increase in the mode of ignorance, madness, illusion, inertia, darkness manifest. Madness will be there. Okay. Once again, same example. These days, children are small children. They say, give me right now, otherwise I will get mad. They say that. So, what is that madness? Is very, uncontrollable anger. Uncontrollable anger, they call it as madness. Illusion, inertia. Inertia is misunderstood. Inertia means people think, like in the vehicle, we first put no, that means people think inertia means they at rest. But it is actually not at rest. It is what? That beginning of something. That is what is inertia here. It is referred to. Instead of end of something, beginning of something. And darkness are manifested. So it is, people people are in mad anger. They are always in a krodit mood. Okay. And for them, illusion, maya. Say, for example, what we can say, they may daydream. Keep sitting in front of the TV and keep eating popcorn or whatever it is and keep on thinking and thinking and thinking, which is not possible. They may think they are going to the moon and they are, means which is not in their hand, they will be thinking. Okay, Hare Krishna. That is what is the darkness. What is the mode of ignorance? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When a person dies in three different gunas, what is going to happen? When one dies in the mode of goodness, he attains pure, that is, higher planets. Urdhvam gachanti, the verse comes like that. Urvam gachanti, madhyam tishtanti, and agana. That means the lower planetary, lower parts of the body. Okay, when one dies in the mode of goodness, he attains the higher planets, and when one dies in the mode of passion, passion means action. Action means I have so many times told only in Bhuloka action can be done. No higher planets action needs to be done because there is already a desire tree. Kalpavriksha is there. Okay, so they will come. Hankering for doing action is known as passion. They will come to this loka only. This loka, okay, that is a Martirloka. When he dies in the mode of ignorance, dies, okay, it happens where he goes. It again depends. See, we all have learnt already. Yam yam vyapi smaranabhavam tyajatante kalaivaram tam tamevanti kaunteya tata sadbhava bhavitaha. Okay, two times we have read that also. So whichever mode they are in, accordingly they will, in fact, take birth. Okay, yam yam vyapi smarana bhavam, whatever you think at the time of your soul leaving your body. Krishna had said this already. When one dies in a mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities. Passion means action. That is a fruitive activity. And when he dies in a mode of ignorance, he takes both in birth. He takes birth in animal kingdom. That is, I told no, the soul lives with the two holes of the lower system. That is the rectum and the genitals. Okay. So if the soul leaves from down bottom, they will go to the animal planet. If it leaves from Sahasrar, we will say it will pierce the, what is that, Brahman effulgent and all the upper planetary system, and it will directly go. Okay. So we can see that faces it is shown, no? Same face. same face. If they think of eating, like what do you call that? Eating. If they think, they will become pig. Next birth will be pig. I will say by anybody who is in lust, karma, all the time they will get that kind of yoni. Generally, it is told they will be born as a dog. Okay, people who feel like wearing less cloth, it is said they will become tree. And here also the tiger who wants to eat meat, etc., automatically they will become tiger. Hare Krishna. Understood? Who becomes what? When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities. Okay, and when he dies in a mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom. Hare Krishna. He will go down, right? This is one simple example. This is not from Bhagavad Gita verse. It is कर्मण सुकृति यस्याहु सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजस्तु फलं दुःखम अज्ञानं तमः फलं फलं means the what do you call, what effect of the karma. So by acting in the mode of goodness, what is the effect? One gets purified. Yesterday I told you, remember, more karma means proprietorship will go. That means the heart is purified. I am not the owner of anything. The Supreme Lord is the owner. Ishavasyam idam sarvam, I said, if you remember. Then comes work done in passion. Passion, it leads to distress. Why distress? More we want to do. When we do more and more activity, what happens? We either we get a pride that I did everything, or we are in anxiety. We are not able to complete that task. That means we are in distress. So when we are in distress, automatically that is again we will try to do. That is the karma. Once again, redo. And actions performed in the mode of ignorance results in foolishness. Ignorance, we all know. What is it? Hitting animals, like, sometimes people hit animal. What did the animal do? Because it is in ignorance. So, accordingly, next birth, it is said, Srila Prabhupada tells us in his lecture, when you eat meat, etc., don't worry, we will come and we will eat you. Like that, the animals tell them. Okay, this is what Srila Prabhupada says. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, grief develops. That also we saw. Because if we are, too many legs in too many things, two legs in too many things, we will not be able to complete one also very perfectly. So obviously we grieve. Oh, nothing came out properly. Like that. From the mode of ignorance, foolishness, madness, and illusion develop. All three. They don't know what they are doing. Otherwise, they will do it wrongly, or they will do only what is not to be done. That is the problem. From the mode of goodness, just now we saw. Same thing. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था मध्यं तिष्ठन्ति राजसा जकन्यन गुणवृत्तिस्थ अधो गच्छन्ति तामसा ऊर्ध्वं gachanti. Urdhva means top portion. Those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward. Those in the mode of passion live on the earthly planet, and those who in the mode of ignorance, they go to the hellish planet. Hare Krishna. This is the Goloka chart. That animal kingdom you see, Burloka is in between, which is the biggest one in between. Burloka, earth planet, it is written. Below, Atala Vitala Sutala, Talatala Mahatala, and then Patala. There is one. 7 will be there, no? Patala. Upper planetary system, you go. Immediately after that, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaga, what we say, that Bhur Bhuva. That's what. Bhurloka, Bhuvaloka. Then comes the Swargaloka, then Moksha, then that same three things. And one thing we should know that is, even if we go to Satyaloka, we'll have to come back. Only if we go to Vaikunta and Goloka, we don't have to come back. All other lokas we are supposed to come back. Hare Krishna. Yes. When you see that there is nothing beyond these modes of nature, in all the activities, and that the Supreme Lord is transcendental to all these modes, then you can know my spiritual nature. Hare Krishna. When you see that there is nothing beyond these modes of nature, Prakriti Kriyamanani, right? We should know that I am not the doer. Who is the doer? Then immediately we will say these gunas are the doer. Yeah, that's what. Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunaiga Karmani Sarvashakha. These gunas do activities. Okay. And that Supreme Lord is the transcendental to all these above. He is not this, he is known as Gunatit. He is beyond Guna Atit. That means he is in Vishuddha Sattva. We can also go to that level. Very, very easy, and easily we can follow that. I mean, if number one Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, if we do all these things, we will also go to Sattva Guna only. Sattva means gradually Vishuddha Sattva. When the embodied being is able to transcend these three modes, he can become free from birth and death and old age and their distresses, and can enjoy nectar even in this life. Even in this life, that is what is very important. That means they are equipoised. What is when they equipoised? The Samadukka, Shitoshna, Sitoshna, Samadukka, Shatrocha, Mitrecha, all these things we saw in Bhakti Yoga. Tulya nindastu tirmauni santushto yena kenachit. Whichever situation you put him, he is santushto yena kenachit. Okay? All tries to live in satisfaction. Okay. When the embodied being is able to transcend these three modes, he can become free from birth and death, old age and their distresses, and can enjoy nectar even in this life. Okay. So when the embodied being is able to transcend means go from one level to another. From, what is that, Rajoguna. From Tamaguna transcend to Rajoguna, from Rajoguna transcend to Sattoguna, from Sattoguna we all should transcend to Vishuddha Sattva. There is no other way. Mm. Mm. He can become free from birth and death, old age and their distresses, and can enjoy nectar even in this life. How can we do? Means deliberately we have to do. 16th chapter will tell you what we, if we eat, we can come to Sattva, how we have to sleep, which time we have to sleep, then we can come to Sattva. So the answer for all these things will come in the 16th chapter. 16th chapter, this is Gunatraya Vibhaga, that is Shraddha Traya Vibhaga. Okay? Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada. It is easier, we feel, no, it is easier for acharyas. But they also show us, it's not like that. You also come and enjoy, but we are scared of going and enjoying that position. That's it. Arjuna inquired, "Oh my dear Lord, by what symptoms is one known in who is transcendental to those modes? What is his behavior and what is?" Such a beautiful question. As he asked in second chapter, who is that? What it is? Sthita Prajna. How can I identify them? So here also he's asking, oh, Krishna, how will I be able to know who had transcended the mode? Means what? Who is in the Sattva Guna? How will I come to know? Okay, Arjuna is asking Krishna one more. Okay. Hmm. Anyone wants to read? Last. Hare Krishna. Anybody? No, okay. The Blessed Lord said, he who does not hate illumination, attachment, and delusion when they are present. Yesterday we saw that lottery also we should not be happy. And oh, I bought so many tickets, all my 1,000 rupees also gone. So that means dukkha sukha, samasanga vivarjita hai. Attachment and delusion when they are present. Nor longs for them, and when they disappear, he grieves. When something is there, you have been longing to have some ice cream. Okay, so when you have the ice cream, don't jump. I got it. And when the this thing is over, cup is over, don't grill. It's understood. He was there while having it, and now okay, it is not there. Means not there. Who is seated like one? Who is seated like one? Unconcerned. Hare Krishna. Who is seated like one unconcerned being situated beyond these material reactions of the modes of nature, who remains firm, knowing that the modes alone are active, who regards like pleasure and pain, and looks on cold and stone and peace. See, this is very important. All other things we have already discussed, right? Stone and peace. Yeah, Dhruva Maharaja said, no, I came here for a piece of Kanch ka tukda, piece of glass. But after seeing you, I feel, no, I don't want the kingdom. I want to come with you. But the Lord will say, no, you decided already to have a larger kingdom. So whoever desires, my duty is to see that their desire is fulfilled. So the Lord creates a big Dhruva for him and he gives it. Right? So that is what. That they see the stone and a piece of gold. This is, Sanatan Goswami only, Sanatan. Yeah, Gadadhar Pandit. That one Brahmana comes from Kashi. That his wife told, go and ask that they are so rich. Sanatan, Rupa Sanatan Goswami, they were in the palace. They were very rich. Okay, she sent. And what happened there? He came, that Brahmana came. Sanatan Goswami was as usual in meditation. He asked Sanatan Goswami, like this, you have a very, very precious stone. It will give, like whatever we want, and I want that. Oh, Sanatan Goswami said, yeah, go. I have thrown it in the dustbin. Go in front of the house. No, you can see the dustbin. From there, you take it and go. I was so shocked. Okay, but still, he took it. Okay, then who regards alike pleasure and pain? What was that? Told Jadabartha. Okay, then who is wise and holds praise and blame? We praise also same Jadabartha. Where they, when he went as like he went to carry the palki of the Lord, sorry, not Raghugana, the king. When he went, the Raghugana was scolding, abusing him like anything. But he felt both the time. When he praised also, he was the same. When he was cursing also, he was the same. Abusing, rather. Who treats a friend and foe like Shama Shatraucha Mitrecha, Tata, Mana Apamana Yoga, Mana Apamana. Samasanga Vivarjita, all are equal. Such a man is said to have transcended the modes of nature. Hare Krishna. You will have to read it once again. Today you read it. Like very beautiful verse. Mamchiya Vibicharina Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sagunan Samati Taitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Acha, that story I will finish. Sanatana Goswami told, go and take from a dustbin. He took it and went also. And he went and told his wife. Like that it was, wife, जैसे we say, कान खड़े हो गए. Wife thought, if it was in dustbin, why that should be the valuable thing? So he told her husband again, no, you go once again. It cannot be. Ask him. He has got something more valuable than this. Otherwise, why will he give from the dustbin? So he came second time. Then, yes, Sanatan Goswami told, like, yes, I have a more precious thing than this stone. What is it? Harinama Sangeetan. Hare Krishna. Okay. Mamchiya Vebicharena Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sagunan Samati Taidan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. In all circumstances, they will be like, they are transcendent at the mode. Nobody can, no material thing can affect them. And they are above, it's like, they have transcended the three modes. Means from Tama, they have transcended to the Rajo. From the Rajo, they have transcended to the Sattva Guna. Because, like, what to say, in the day itself we can see. Morning, first 8 hours, middle 8 hours, and the last 8 hours. Hare Krishna. Brahmanogi Pratishtagam Amrityas yes च शाश्वतस्य च धर्मस्य सुख ऐकान्तिकस्य च. I am the basis of impersonal Brahman, which is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness and which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal. Hare Krishna. I am the basis of impersonal Brahman, and which is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness. Ultimate happiness is beyond the Vishuddha Sattva. So, we have to slowly transcend. Transcend means from one pace to another. It's not jumping from one to another. It's not, it's not systematic. Then easily we will fall down. Hare Krishna. That's it. It's not going. Yeah. 27 verses are only there. Okay. So Brahmanogi Pratishtaham, that Brahman, if who believe in Brahman, that is, this is the, at least they are in the, till the soul realization level only. They can't go beyond that. They cannot understand beyond that. That means. So he is saying, I am the basis of impersonal Brahman, which is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness and which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There's a last verse. After that, there is no book is there. You can 27 is the last. You can check. And slide, this is the last. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anybody having any doubt? Again, Mataji is not there. I kept 2 videos ready, but we'll wait for one more day. I'll show you maybe 15th. No, tomorrow's chapter is very small. Purushottam Yoga. But Purusha Uttama, very important. That is also Uttama chapter. But verses are very less. Number of verses are very less. Probably we may be able to complete little earlier. So for understanding the gunas, I will show a small clipping of the, what is that, YouTube one. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? No. Vanchakalpatarupasya kripa sindhuvaivacha paitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavindra ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna. Can I end the meeting with your permission, everybody?